Okay, let's try this one more time. Hey everybody, this is Master King JC of the Any Gaming Nexus. I had an entire script ready. Well, I didn't have it ready. I was planning to finish the script, giving my thoughts on this whole Jump Force ordeal. But I didn't finish it, and the game released, and we got some supposedly leaked DLC news. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this off the cuff. Then I went to this long, I think 12, 13-minute rant, and the audio did not save. And I was just like, oh, god damn it. So I'm just exhausted. I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. Jump Force has been like a series of disappointments, a series of roller coaster rides for me. And I know I'm not alone in that. I know a lot of people are disappointed with this game, what it was promised, what it was supposed to offer, what it represented as an anniversary game. Honestly, I am so happy that I did not pre-order the game, that did not buy the collector's edition or the ultimate edition. I was so close to almost pre-ordering the ultimate edition, but a series of events, I don't believe in a higher power or anything like that, but a series of events, I think for better, kept me from doing that. And I am thankful for that because this game is not worth buying. It's not worth buying at over $100. I know people spend over 100 plus, 200 plus dollars. And if you're a content creator, then maybe you can make that money back. But if you're not a content creator, then I feel sorry for you having to spend all that money on a mediocre collector's edition, low quality figures, and what is it, like 3 days of early access where the game is buggy and broken, and the patch barely even fixed most of them. Like the patch only fixed like maybe 50% of the issues. And then we have the DLC that's supposedly leaked. Who is in this supposedly leaked DLC? That Sergio M3. I think I'm getting his name right. Supposedly data mined, and he found 9 names in the character listing in the game files, and it was Kaiba, Toshiro, Grimjow, Law, Boo, Madara, Bisky. That's right, baby. Bisky. Yes, right. All Might and Bakugo. Okay, I hope that DLC data mine leak is not real, because if that is real, then I'm gonna say this right now. This entire roster is a massive disappointment. I mean, Spike, Bandai, they're in a lose-lose situation anyway. Because if you didn't have Gintoki, Medaka, Suna, Arale, all these keystone Shonen Jump icons were not in this game's base roster. If they were DLC, that would have been a big fucking shitty scummy move, and everyone would have called them out on it. But if they were not DLC, people would have been like, where the fuck are the new series? It's the same series that are already established in the base roster getting extra DLC. That is fucking unbelievable. And you have some YouTubers, some people on Twitter saying that you should support the season 1 DLC if you want to get a possible season 2. They want you to spend your money on DLC that you're not happy with for the possibility, the maybe they will, maybe they won't possibility that you will get a season 2. That is fucking ridiculous. No one should spend their money if they are not happy with a product. We are the consumers. We as the consumers should not have to spend money on stuff that the corporations, the business is not offering to us for something that's not sure, something that's not set in stone. That is a completely ass backward frame of logic. Now, if you are happy with this supposed DLC leak, then fine, spend your money. I can't tell you anyone how to spend their money. But what I can tell you is that if you are dissatisfied with this in any way, shape, or form, don't pay for it. Don't spend your money on it. And it's become completely more evident. I don't know how anyone can try to make excuses for it anymore. That Jump Force is a 100% cash grab that was rushed out the door, completely broken, laggy, like fundamentally flawed, just so they can fix it after you have already spent your money. Keep that in mind. You already spent your money and you're getting a broken, flawed product. And they're going to fix some of the issues after you spent your money. Isn't that kind of fucked up? And that's the state of the gaming industry we are in right now. Bandai Namco has really pulled an EA, an Ubisoft, and an Activision with Jump Force. We should have seen this coming, man, from Jump Festa, hell, even all the way back at the Microsoft E3 conference. We should have seen it coming. The roster's pandering heavily to the Western audience. Not even like outside of Japan West. I'm talking about like North America, maybe South America. Europe just got fucked over, basically. Like, from any like iconic series. I don't see Cobra in here. I don't see Kaneko Man. Raleigh, there's no gag series. Not even as hidden characters, because they want to have the story mode be deathly serious on some Avengers type level seriousness. Like, they just looked at Infinity War like, oh, we could do that with Shonen Jump characters, and completely missed the whole point, even though there's a big tonal difference, even though these are fucking characters from different universes that have different types of tones, and you're trying to pull off this one singular tone. It doesn't work. It's really been grating on me, and I can't say I am surprised anymore. Bandai Namco's anime arena brawlers have been lackluster. They have been lackluster since Storm 4, since Xenoverse 2. They've been extremely lackluster, man. Like Once Justice, meh. Seven Deadly Sins, Knights of Britannia, meh. Burning Blood was okay. It had hidden depth to it. Like, you could tell Spike put a lot more effort into combat of Burning Blood than they did with Jump Force. Jump Force has some really hidden depths to it, but I still think Burning Blood has some more technical to it, because it was a lot more slower pace, and it was a lot more like, there wasn't this they didn't have to worry too much on spectacle with Burning Blood. The entire game feels completely made by committee, with the CACs, the hub worlds, the heavily focus on online multiplayer. A complete disappointment. And I have more videos to rant about this, but I just want to get my thoughts out here, keep this short and sweet and brief, that I am not satisfied with Jump Force. Like, I'm not even satisfied with it, man. I haven't even bought the game yet. I'm gonna come on and say I haven't even bought the game yet. Like, I'm just gonna rent the game. Like, I'm not even gonna spend full price on it, because it's everything that's wrong with anime arena brawlers, and why I am so tired of anime arena brawlers. And I'm not supporting any more anime arena brawlers until I see that the product is going to be worth my money. Now, next month, we have One Piece World Seeker, a game that is making a step in the right direction. Single player focused, heavily implemented skill tree system, open world. Like, there's no multiplayer, loot box, DLC. Well, there's DLC, but it's no like heavily focused on like CAC stuff like that. Like, no, this is a game that has a vision, and it's going to focus on that vision and not try to cater to this PvP multiplayer, like online community aspect that ends up breaking most of these games, because Bandai Namco does not have the monetary gain or the prestige to pursue what other Western companies do. And that's another video I'm going to touch on eventually, going into how Bandai Namco is trying to chase the dream of that EA, Ubisoft, and all these other Western companies have already established with these multiplayer, big, spanning online games, when they do not have the monetary gain, they do not have the talent, they do not have the time, they rush out too many games a year. I am completely disappointed, y'all. I know some people are happy for the game. You're happy for the game, that's good. If you had fun, if you're having fun online, that's great. Like, more power to you. But please see where I am coming from as a consumer, as a Shonen Jump fan, and as someone who's bought like a ton of these anime games from Bandai Namco. And I'm not the only YouTuber who feels this way. I know OG Vex made a video. I know Avatar Yaya made a video. talking about how they're pretty much tired with Jump Force. They're done with Jump Force, or they're tired with Jump Force, and they're seeing right through Bandai Namco shit. But that's all I want to say right now. I want to keep this short, but I guess 11 minutes will have to be as short as I can do it. But yeah, more videos are coming soon, guys. And this is not my last time talking about Jump Force because I have a lot to unpack. Anyway, I want to have a discussion about this, so write down below in the comments. Tell me your thoughts on this. If you disagree with what I said, please let me know. If you agree, let me know as well. If you're still on the fence, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, guys, keep on keeping on. Peace.